Taking care of our mental health is more important than ever, but sometimes we tend to neglect it in this pandemic.
According to the CDC, signs and symptoms of anxiety have tripled compared to previous years, and signs of depression have quadrupled. New at 6:30, Katerina Chryssafis tells us which age group may be most feeling the risk of losing or most feeling low during this pandemic. Katerina.
Well, COVID-19 has impacted us all in one way or another, but specifically, it's had a huge impact for teens and young adults on their mental health. Depression and anxiety have skyrocketed over the past year, but there's one age group in particular that's getting hit the hardest.
Particularly our younger people in their teens and up to their early 20s.
It's a trend clinical psychologist Lindsay McIntyre has seen firsthand.
There's certainly an increase in kind of like that 13, 14, 15 range.
She says this is because that social interaction they usually get from their peers has been put on hold.
They have to do all of the work, but they don't get the fun part of like having downtime with their friends in the cafeteria or being able to interact in between classes.
Another age group feeling the mental impacts, seniors in high school.
You have students who are thinking about going to college, but what will college look like next year? Am I going to be paying a high tuition if I'm just going to be doing online classes? Are there going to be in-person classes?
The Spokane Regional Health District predicts more than 3 million Washingtonians will experience clinically significant behavioral health symptoms within the next 2 to 5 months. McIntyre says that's why it's important now more than ever to do things that alleviate that stress. These include getting fresh air, moving your body, even journaling. It may take some trial and error, but in the end, she says it's about finding what works best for you.
I think there's so much good stuff out there that it's really important to at least look for.
Now, McIntyre actually pointed out some really helpful resources for those who are struggling. You can get those on this web story on KXLY.com.